Let's chat family. As much as they try to help sometimes, they do more harm than good. We know they have good intentions. Here's a list of 5 things your family can do that won't cost them a lot of money or any at all and will actually be beneficial to your needs. Stay till the last one because it's particularly special. Welcome back to Slow Roll. My name is Stephanie. Videos every Wednesday discussing chronic illness, products review, and the day-to-day. If that seems of any interest and you want to join our lovely family of all ability, please subscribe down below. The first one I want to talk about might be simple, and it's something that people do when you first become sick or hospitalized or, there's a death in the family or things of that nature, is to bring food. It's so great in that moment, but unfortunately, people get busy and those types of things have a tendency of not continuing, which is completely fair. But if your family wants to help you in any way, bringing you a prepaid meal, not ingredients for you to make later, but an actual meal that you can either freeze, can be kept in the fridge for a while without any major prep to be done, is just simply a great thing to do at any time. Bonus if all you have to do is put it in the oven. Even better if it's healthy, gives you that really warm, happy family feeling you've got the good stuff. Seems simple, but even one meal a month that you have in the freezer for a bad day or a day after you've spent God knows how many hours waiting at a doctor's office because they're running late, just makes a huge difference. Next up, we've got acceptance. Now, this one's a bit tricky, but acceptance is something that's really important. Acceptance that I can't always be present even when it's super important, and even if I really, really want to be. Accepting of the fact that if I am present when I can be, even knowing that tomorrow I will have to clear my entire schedule because I will need to recover. Accepting that you will never be the person you were prior to the chronic illness, and yes, we are all grieving it, yourself and the family. It's one of those really hard things to do, but when family truly accepts the new you, it makes a massive difference. This next one is a little tricky, but if families were to understand where we're coming from on this one, I think they would just understand us a little bit better. It's to stop asking, "How are you?" I understand that seems counterintuitive, but all I'm ever going to answer is, yeah, I'm okay. Because texting some long comment about how I had a seizure last night and ended up sleeping late and didn't take my heart medications on time, and now I'm having this weird heart palpitations and XYZ going on, and it's just one of those days, is just simply too long to text. It's overwhelming and exhausting to do. Instead, ask something more meaningful, like, what are you looking forward to this week? Or even better, ask for consent to even start the conversation. Hey, hope you're having a good week. Want to hop on a call and chat for a bit? Instead of just simply assuming that you're having a good day or that you're willing or able to chat. Let's keep this in context and appropriate for a relative discussion, because the reality is some conversations just need to be had. But when you're just looking to connect with someone who has a chronic illness, you're just looking to see how they're doing, simply asking, "How are you?" is just not going to get you the meaningful connection and meaningful discussion you're actually looking for. Next up is more of a generalized understanding of keeping accessibility top of mind. As someone who's chronically ill and has accessibility challenges, it's something that Luke and I keep on the top of our heads all the time. Every stop we make, every store we go into, every restaurant we go into, it's something that we have to think about. And so if you as a family member are looking to book a restaurant or looking to book an outing or things of that nature, ask those accessibility questions when you're booking those reservations and let me know what the answers were. Just simply going that little step further so that I don't have to, and knowing that you understand my needs is just so special. And it's something that means a lot to me and also saves me some time and energy, which is really critical if I'm already going to be going out and going to do something. Now, don't forget to still invite me though. You have to understand that I may not be able to participate in everything, but hey, I might not be able to go and do the outing and go run a marathon with you, but I can join you for dinner afterwards. And allowing that participation is a huge part of being accessible and having accessibility in mind. Have you found any of these tips helpful yet? If so, we would love a quick thumbs up and a like to help us with the wonderful YouTube algorithm. So like I promised, the last one's a little special. It's something I haven't seen or heard of before. It's something that I thought of and really got my family to do, and it was just such a nice to have. And it's so simple, and it literally costs nobody anything. And it's to draw up a family medical list. When you become chronically ill, and when you specifically become chronically ill and are undiagnosed, it's something you deal with often. Every specialist appointment, almost every doctor's appointment, all of these medical professionals, that it be physio, chiro, massage, all the professionals you deal with to do with your care, almost every single one will ask for family medical history. That your family medical history is long or not, simply having a one-pager or a sheet where you've got mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, brothers and sisters, immediate families, medical history on paper, where you can just literally keep a copy in your purse and hand it every time you have a medical appointment, is not only going to make your life a lot easier, but it's also going to help the doctors, because then you don't have to go over it 100 times and they can just ask you the pertinent questions based on the document you give them. And if you can get that to them even beforehand, that's even better. But it's something that I'm going to be starting to do, and I just cannot wait to use my one-pager for the first time. I hope you liked today's video, and I hope this was helpful. If it was, and you think your family needs to hear all of these lovely tips, feel free to share it with your friends and family. We would love to get as much of this information spread out so that family members who have chronically ill family members can discuss these things and have open conversations about accessibility and the needs that you have. And so until next time, don't forget to slow your roll. Like this video, then check this one next, discussing how I could have gotten a diagnosis that much faster had I known this information.